Hey guys, Snogwritts here. Oh yeah, mask. Hold on a sec. Much better. Well, hello everyone, my name is Snogwritts and I am here to show you my setup. Now, I recently have been thinking about a 900 subscriber special, which I have achieved, I believe, 2 weeks ago. And I want to have something a little special to show you for 900 subscribers, since that's really close to 1,000. So I just decided that, hey, why don't I show you guys my new setup? I was working on this setup for the last several months to get all the components together, and so far this is the result. So I decided that maybe this would be a great special. Starting off the tour, we have my main workstation. This is where all the magic happens, whether I'm making artwork or music or videos, it all happens right here. Now on my old setup, I actually was on that desk, and I had just the iMac and this HP 27ER monitor, and that was all the space I had. So I wanted to get another one so I have some more room and more squealing real estate if you get the techie term. And so I installed another one there. So this is hooked up with 2 monitors, and they all here. One of them is for my chats, the other one's for my email and some playlists. Or if I'm drawing something and I need a reference, I can just hook it up right there, and it'll be much easier to see. I don't need to use my phone anymore. Alright, so I'm going to go show you guys these 2 monitors in more depth. So as I mentioned, these are both HP 27ER monitors. They're both running at 1080p at 60Hz, which is reasonable for what I'm doing with these monitors, and nothing crazy going on there. Over here though is an iMac 5K. The screen is a 5K resolution, and it is really good for artwork. I made lots of artwork on here. Recently I was working on this vector though, but the screen is really beautiful, and it really helps me do a lot of really fine details like this. I remember selling this at BronyCon. I made this in here on Photoshop, but I sold this at BronyCon, and it went for a lot of money. Like, jeez, I was really proud of myself. But anyways, this is where I usually make all my artwork, or if I'm editing something. This is the main screen. Oh, you should check this out. Hold on. So this is my screensaver, all right? So they're all going through all the monitors. This is basically a lot of the characters from my comic series. Alright, so how about I start with my peripherals? So this is an Apple Magic keyboard. This one has the numpad. I actually recently invested in this quite a while ago because I really need the numpad, because I needed those numbers for adjusting coordinates and stroke lines for my vectors and stuff. But trust me, oh god, this is a lifesaver. It makes pressing the numbers so much easier than just holding shift all the time. Like, honestly, it just got annoying. But yeah, this is a regular trackpad. I prefer trackpad for what I'm doing, so I got this with my computer. This is my mouse rest, so it doesn't strain my hand, and same thing here, keyboard rest. So this over here is an Elgato Stream Deck. What this basically is macro keys. Macro keys allow you to do specific functions with the press of a button. So for instance, if I want to launch Photoshop, for instance, I can press this right here and it will open it. Or Autodesk, vice versa. If I want to open a web page, I can press one of these and it will open to my channel page. Sometimes I can actually map certain shortcuts into here. So if I want to press the button and I wanted to do, like, let's say copy something, then I can just press this button and it will copy it for me instead of holding Command C. It's just very convenient, and I think the icons look nice with it too, so trust me, it is very useful, especially if you're a streamer or an editor. Get one of these, worth it. To my side here, I have 2 things. So this is a Blue Yeti. I was actually using this previously to narrate fanfics, but now he's been replaced by, well, the Blue Spark SL in the closet. So I had to find some place to put him in because I didn't really have use for him other than just to stream. But then when I found out that the desk had this little expandable table, I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely put it here so that if I ever in a voice chat or whatever, people can hear me a lot more clearly. And trust me, this microphone itself is pretty good on its own. So if you want to find a microphone for YouTube videos, this is definitely pretty good, especially if you're going to voice act. Over here is a Bose speaker. I forgot the actual name of it, but I use this to play a lot of music. pretty good sounding. My father's also a big fan of Bose, and he actually kind of encouraged me to get this one. And man, this sounds really good. Also, Cookie's just fighting with the barn right now, so don't worry about that. This is just my water. I always keep water with me just in case of anything. It's always good to stay hydrated, you know. I actually almost forgot to mention these things. So this is an Amazon Echo Show 5. It is very useful if I need to find things in a quick succession. Like for example, if I need to ask a question, need to know how to spell something, or if I need to ask Alexa to turn off the lights. It's really helpful. She's always there for me. It's just really convenient for me. So this is a little metric time. I use this to go see my subscriber count or my Twitter followers, or just to find some times for other countries. It really depends on really what I'm doing with it, but most of the time I just want to see the subscriber count. It is very useful. If you're a creator and want to see your subscriber count in real time, this is pretty useful. This right here is a Seagate 8TB hard drive. This is basically where I keep all my backups for all the files I have on this computer, just in case something happens to it. It's always good to have a backup just in case of anything, you know, because that's life. But yeah. If you notice this little panic cable over here, this is how I'd be able to charge my phone. So if I somehow just come here and my phone's low, I could just come in here, attach this to my phone, and it will instantly start charging. It's connected to a power source on the bottom, which I will show you later. So this is workstation number 2. So this is a place where I usually do any schoolwork or any traditional artwork if I want to do it right here. Actually, I never really showed you guys my sketchbook, so I might as well show you. I usually do all my artwork, any traditional artwork right here. Most of the time I have fun doing a lot of these really cool pencil drawings. So yeah, I do them all here. I need all the space I can get, so it's very useful. I remember making one recently. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one, it was Sweetie Belle. I posted this on Twitter, a time lapse of what I did. But yeah, this is where I usually do all my traditional art, or if I need to fix anything. I also have my laptop here, just in case I need it for any troubleshooting, or if I need to start recording stuff. Over here is just my bag. This is where I keep all my stuff if I'm going out somewhere. You can see all the cute badges I have on here in the little Kirby. And this Mochi Shiba dog right here is so cute. This is just for scent for my room. Most people know, or anyone who knows me knows that I like candles. So I like my room smelling nice. This is just some merchandise, Kirby, Nintendo plushies, Fortnite plushies, all the plushies. I got some amiibos in here, some games in the back. This is my gaming setup. This is basically where if I want to go sit and relax and play a game, I can just grab my stuff here. This is my Pro Controller for my Nintendo Switch, and my dock is right here if I want to play on the TV right here. I also have a PS4 hooked up on here. I actually used to have more consoles hooked up on here, but I don't play them anymore, so they're all the way over here. RIP Wii U. These controllers. As I told you guys, I like candles, so here's another candle. This over here is my fridge. I keep all of my water here and any other things that I want to. I have a lot of water that I use just in case of anything. It's always good to stay hydrated. Alright, it's now time to show you guys my recording setup. So let's see if I can go find the switch here. There we go. So this is my recording setup. It is a very small closet where I have all my clothes. This is a Blue Spark SL connected to a Focusrite audio interface. I am using a Alphonics pop filter, and this is a scissor arm. I had to make my own microphone stand because obviously this isn't large enough for me. So I decided to use a table that my mom doesn't use anymore, and I hooked it up to here, and I decided to make my own microphone stand. And this is how I record my lines. I have this little chair right here just in case I need to edit the audio. And that's basically it. It serves the purpose of me to record my lines. So yeah. This right here is actually just some awards that I've won. This is actually my BronyCon badge. I miss it already. RIP BronyCon. These two are actually my BronyCon badges that I made. For some reason, actually, the company sent me two. So that was really strange, but thank you. And this is also my PonyCon badge. Oh, actually, speaking of conventions, over here is actually just the pictures that I took at BronyCon. This is with a couple of my close friends, and over here is with the Rip Cafe. These were very enjoyable moments of my life. I'm like, man, I miss them already. This is the place where Cookie stays. So he stands on top of this little cabinet right here. And before he had this little cube that he was standing on there. And while it did hold the cage up, I was really nervous that he was gonna fall, so I had to replace this with something a little bigger, and I'm really glad for that. But he stands here. Currently he's just chilling right now, messing with the barn. I should buy a bigger one because it's getting too small for him now because he's a grown-up guinea pig now. But anyways, that's where he usually stays. If he makes a mess or whatever, I got a vacuum right here. And this is for heat because, you know, it's the winter time. I'm pretty sure throughout the video you guys are really curious about the lights, so I'm gonna show you now. So these are 3 Philips Hue Play lights. They're all connected to the power source on the bottom. And they basically, they're basically colorful lights. You can change them to any color you want via your phone, or I can ask Alexa to do it. I do have a lot of lights here though. So these are the 3 Philips Hue Play bars that are in the desk. I have a Philips Hue light strip that are on the bottom. I have 5 Philips Hue bulbs that are here. And I have 1 Philips Hue Go, which is right here. I actually recently bought these lights throughout the span of a few months. This was definitely one of the projects I had for the setup, which was called the lighting project. So yeah, but I can actually do a lot of cool stuff with these lights. For instance, over here, I installed a motion sensor so that if I come in and the lights are like off, for instance, when I walk in and it detects my motion, and will automatically turn on the lights. So it's very useful because then I wouldn't have to worry about flipping a switch anymore. But wait, there's more. Here's what I can do with these lights since I can change the colors and stuff. Watch this. This is literally all the colors of my OC. Pretty cool, huh? I had to adjust the theme and stuff, but that's pretty cool. I do have a lot of themes here though. I have one for winter. This one is the winter theme. This one I had for the video currently, which is the Arctic Aurora. But it's so dope, man. Oh, there's also one more thing. Well, that's the end of the setup tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to make this video for such a long time, so I had a lot of fun sharing these things with you guys. I hope you found it very interesting. And I was making this setup for the last several years I've been on YouTube, ever since I started. And this is the result. So I am really proud of how far I came as a creator. If you ever want to make a setup like this of your own, go right ahead. I believe in you. And if you have any questions or any technical tips that you want me to give you, leave them in the comments section. But anyways, that's it for me. Have a wonderful day, guys. And this is Snogwritts signing out.